Jamila, the 19-year-old warrior of the Kailo tribe, had trained her whole life for the quest no one in her community dared take. 3 moons prior, a devastating, unknown plague swept through her village, leaving dozens sick and a handful dead, with no healer able to find a cure. The tribe elders finally revealed the curse stemmed from the loss of the sun amulet, the tribe's most sacred relic, stolen from the forbidden Whispering Ruins a decade prior by greedy outside raiders who never returned. The elders said only a warrior with a pure heart untainted by greed could retrieve the amulet and lift the curse, and Jamila, who had spent her childhood rescuing stranded villagers from flash floods and protecting the tribe's goat herds from wild hyenas without asking for any reward, was chosen for the task. She set off at dawn, carrying only a sharpened bone dagger, a skin of fresh spring water, and a small pouch of dried berry cakes to sustain her. The path to the ruins wound through the dense blackthorn forest, where locals said the spirits of those who died protecting the amulet wandered, luring greedy travelers to their deaths. By dusk, she reached the crumbling stone entrance of the ruins, covered in faded ancient runes that glowed faint red as she stepped closer, as if recognizing her presence. Inside, the air smelled of damp rot and burnt wood. She heard soft, unintelligible whispers following her every step, dark shadows darting just out of the corner of her eye. Once, she thought she heard her 7-year-old sister Lila crying for help from a dark-side corridor, but she bit her lip and kept moving straight ahead, knowing the spirits of the ruins liked to lure travelers off the correct path with visions of their loved ones. When she reached the sunlit central chamber, she saw the sun amulet sitting on a carved stone pedestal, but next to it lay the bleached skeleton of the raider who had tried to steal it years before, his bony fingers still curled around the empty silk pouch he had brought to carry his loot. As she reached for the amulet, the skeleton rattled to life, lifting a rusted iron sword to swing at her. Jamila ducked quickly, drawing her bone dagger, but she did not strike to harm the spirit. Instead, she spoke in a steady, calm voice to the restless guardian.
I have not come to steal. I only wish to return the sun amulet to my people, to end the plague that is killing our innocent women and children.
The spirit paused mid-swing, its glowing red eyes dimming gradually. It dropped the rusted sword with a clatter and nodded slowly towards the amulet. When Jamila picked it up, she noticed the swirling sun runes carved into the amulet matched the small tattoo on her left wrist, the same one her grandmother had inked on her when she was a child, telling her she was destined for something great. The ruins stopped shaking, the whispers faded completely, and soft golden light filled the entire chamber. She returned to the village at sunrise the next day, the amulet hanging around her neck. The plague lifted completely within 3 days, and Jamila was hailed as the Kailo tribe's greatest hero. Her story added to the tribe's collection of oral legends, told to young warriors for hundreds of generations after her death.